Fala que negócio, cara. Eu tenho uma live da Bandai, tá ligado, mano? E partiu aqui, beleza? Cara, eu vou ter uma live da Bandai, mano. Agora, velho, live da Bandai. Desculpa o vídeo. Tava jogando mais nas aí global, sabe? E, né? Tive que voltar pro S, sabe? Não, tá, sabe? 7. É agora. Eita, fião. E começou, vamos ver. Vamos ver aqui, galera.
And welcome back to Video and Stuff.
O
I'm the producer of
bigodinho do
Dragon
Toshi.
Ball Legends, Toshi. And with me today are... Hello everyone, I'm the advertising producer Kai. Hello everyone, I'm the other producer Yu.
Toshi.
Glad to see you all again. It's finally time for another Video and Stuff. Toshi was on his own for the last episode, so this is the first Video and Stuff of 2021 with all of us together. It's always livelier with the three of us, but again, I'm probably going to be the one that's going to be talking most of the time. Yeah, definitely. Well then, let's jump into the first segment. Info on the Legends Worldwide Release 1000th Day Anniversary Campaign. It will soon be 1000 days since Dragon Ball Legends was released worldwide. Today, we're going to give you a sneak peek at what we have
Tipo,
France.
bom, sabe? Não
You're
vou
up,
ficar acordado de
Toshi.
madrugada porque
First
amanhã
of all,
tem que,
I'm very
né,
grateful
sair.
that we managed to get to celebrate
Tem que ir
1,000
no
days
dentista,
of the official release of
botar
Legends.
aparelho,
Of course,
mano.
it has been more than 1,000 days for the
É,
many
mas
of
fazer
you
o
who
que,
have
né,
been
mano?
playing before
Tá
the
aparelho
official
eu não
release.
vou, mas
But
daqui uns
to express our
tempo eu
gratitude
vou,
to all
mano.
of you, we have tons of things planned through to
Aí
the
é isso,
end of
né?
March. Today, I'd like to show off a few things
Eles
that
com
will
meu
be
poder
arriving in the coming days.
mano.
So, first up is this one.
Champions Bonus.
We have the special champion bonus
Ele vai falar o
prepared,
personagem
where
agora, mano.
players can get up to
Qual
1,000
personagem
chrono crystals just for this special occasion. Is it
que é?
1,000 chrono
Opa!
crystals because we're celebrating our 1,000th
Eita
day
porra,
anniversary? Yes, exactly. This is a special occasion.
Ah,
Normally,
aquele evento lá,
everybody will get
mano.
500
Lembrei.
chrono crystals from the
Aquilo lá
champion
era
bonus,
de 50,
but
eu não sei se
just
daí
for
é
this
de
special
1000, sei
occasion,
lá.
we will be giving out
É, se for de
1,000
1000,
chrono
gente,
crystals
aí,
good
né,
at
é
a
outra
Legends
coisa, né?
festival. So maybe,
50
I
não é
don't know, when we
pouquinho
get
perto
to
desse aí,
2,000 days,
mano.
we might give out 2,000 stones.
Entendi.
I don't know, we'll find out.
Ia
Alright,
ser top se
so
tivesse
next
um de
up
1000,
is
imagina,
this.
gente. O Space Time Rush, isso aí
We have
vai,
the
né?
Ultra Space Time Rush tweak. As part of our 1,000 day anniversary campaign, we'll
Zenkai
be tweaking
Ultra
the
Space
Ultra
Time
Space
Rush.
Time Rush. Technically speaking,
Interessante, né?
players will still be completing the same quests by taking
Eu
all
sou
their
foda, né,
arsenal
mano?
that is their character and defeating those specially designed strong enemies. Of course, we'll be changing those rewards though, so that you can focus a lot more on different things, specifically speaking for this instance, Zenkai Awakening. That does mean, of course, that we will be replacing certain aspects of the rewards that we have right now for the players that will be joining in later on. Now, in this case, we have rewards where players will be able to instantly get chrono crystals, special summoning tickets, and such. But after this tweak, players will be able to focus on specially designed Zenkai
Beleza,
Awakening
né?
C powers. In this case,
Cara,
we
se
have
vir um Goku
characters
Kid
that
LF,
everybody
mano, não vou
has
falar
access
nada,
to
mano.
by clearing the
Tô
story
falando que vai vir
and
Goku Kid
creating
LF, mano.
missions such as the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, or the Green Ruby Broly and such.
Esse nome do Bruno tá
Now,
falando.
the lineup will be changing as
Esse coisa
that
do filme do
moves
Bruno tá
on,
falando, né,
so
mano?
you don't
Sei lá
have
que
to worry
tá falando.
about constantly grinding for the same characters, but we wanted to make sure that you get what the worth is out of this event, so that we can show you that this event is specially designed for players that wants to specially design their party to be a bit more focused for certain Zenkai characters. Of course, you'll also be able to get the usual limited, Legends limited characters, such as Gohan and Piccolo and Goku. That won't be changing, but some of the crystals will be moving on to different paths. So, for those of you who might be worried that the stones might just simply disappear, don't worry about it. I'll be explaining this in a bit.
Não tem um
but they
Piccolo
will just
LF não,
simply
né,
be
mano? Eu não
moving
quero
to
que
a
era,
different
mano.
place.
O
So at
Goku
the end of the day,
Cocôzinho, pô.
players will be able to
Cocôzinho é
grind
mais
out
foda,
and
mano.
acquire many rewards that really won't be changing from the past. Of course, we'll also have the special 1,000 day anniversary login bonuses and missions along with those events and the tweaks. Not to mention, this is something that I can't strictly talk about yet, but there will be a new character specially designed for this 1,000 day anniversary, so I hope everybody looks forward to that, or at least everybody that's been logging in for the past 1,000 days. So it's definitely something to look forward to. That's right,
The 1000-day anniversary campaign will be here soon. Let's move on to the next segment. Legends update information.
Olha o shot no cantinho aí.
Toshi mentioned a new gameplay mode in the last video stuff. And this time we can give you a little more information. You are up again, Toshi. Alright, so I'll start off by announcing the new mode's name.
Né?
It is called
Com pressa,
Tournament
mano.
of Power Mode. Wait, could that name have something to do with the Universe Survivor arc? That sounds exciting. Yep, so the mode is technically related to the Tournament of Power that was part of the original anime series, but we have our own taste of it. So, it should be on the screen right now, but here is the first impression of the Tournament of Power mode that we have prepared for you. First off, this mode is already different right from the party formation. Everybody will be able to create a Tournament of Power specific party of 6 characters and maybe more, and position them on a 3x3 grid of 9 spaces in total.
Tirar uma print depois aqui pra eu traduzir, mano.
Grant your team certain
Eu
buffs,
ver depois
so
que
there's
é.
a lot more strategic gameplay
Quem é o
involved.
conteúdo de
That
tudo isso,
is
mano?
not
Que
exactly
assim,
real
pelo
time,
menos eu sou
but
local,
there
né?
will be a turn-based system as well. And you can play your characters
Cê é
in certain
louco,
ways,
gente.
place them in
Cê é
certain
louco, cê é
spaces,
louco.
and at the end of the day,
Vamos ver,
try
eu
to
tô na
win
hora
that
aqui, né,
battle
mano?
in
Ó,
your own
eu tô
way.
na hora.
Then, when the game starts,
Esperando
you'll
essa
advance
coisa
through the map,
começar desde
collecting
ontem, essa
spaces
porra, né, mano? Mas eu percebi que ia começar hoje, lógico, já
There will be
sabia, né,
2
mano?
phases. The first phase, where players decide on which space to move forward to, and then the second phase, where they pick out
Caramba,
their
mano,
character
que
party
coisa nova,
formation
então,
and
mano.
choose which characters goes where and fight the enemy. Of
Ô, louco,
there will be
shout,
certain
isso aqui
spaces
é
granting
foda,
you
imagina, mano.
health or certain other bonuses, because at the end of the day, your goal is to reach the last boss at the end of the map. Of course, we will have special rewards just for this, because this mode is intended to be something of a polar
Cara,
opposite of that
eu
of
sei que vai vir
PvP mode that we
que
have
dia
right
leve,
now,
tomara que venha,
where
porque eu
players
vou querer
battle it
gastar
out
muito,
1v1 real time in the usual gameplay that is Dragon
Eu
Ball
estou
Legends.
tanto nesse cara,
That
velho.
does mean that the ranking will be there just like that of the PvP mode, and that the reward will be just as good. I see. It really is a completely different game mode. Legends is an action game, but this is a course-to simulation. Yes, similar to that of a RPG
chato pra
simulator,
caramba
or
dessa
maybe
história,
somebody
mano.
might call it auto chess. But this is something that you won't have direct control over during the battle. Rather, players will be deciding where the
Caramba,
characters are,
mano.
and then those characters will be acting out
Será que é o modo de
depending on
jogo,
where they
mano?
are on that map. And it'll be a turn-based system, but it will move
Muito,
on
né?
automatically.
Sei lá,
meaning
mal da hora isso
you
aí, mano.
basically
Mas é um
choose
pouco mais
how the
estranho, né? Que a gente
characters
nunca
will go
costuma,
into
né,
battle,
mano?
and then
Nunca viu
see
os
how it
bagulho, né,
balance
mano? É
out
um pouco
and look at the
estranho pra
reward
nós,
at the end
mano.
of the day.
Quando
And
sair
of
no
course,
jogo lá, a
that
gente já
does
costuma
mean that
melhor.
the characters will have their own individual
Ah,
abilities that
o
ties
dos
into
amigos.
this specific game
Anime
mode.
fazendo live.
Of course, most of the characters, or
Deixa eu ver
rather,
os vídeos
we'd
aqui,
like to think
mano.
all of them, will be carrying
Opa, esse
on
vídeo
their
aqui eu assisto
statuses
do
and those major
Godel, mano.
attributes.
Parece.
But at the end of the day, the characters with those special
Minecraft nem
unique
tanto. Eu tenho
abilities
até no celular
catered
meu,
for
mas
this
eu não
specific
jogo,
mode
sabe?
will be the key
Só
to
tem mesmo.
survival.
I think with Tournament of Power, we are offering a new gameplay experience that we haven't seen before in Legends. You will have to think about your strategy, for example, choosing health recovering spaces after a battle. But it is not an intense gameplay mode like PvP, so you can play it at your own pace.
So it will be purely PvE, meaning you will be fighting AIs, CPUs, but your opponent characters will be based on other players' parties. So it's sort of a pseudo PvP, like that of what I mentioned maybe nearly over a year ago, but this is entirely something different. Of course, the goal of this will be for you to aim at the last boss of the entire map and to defeat it, but players will be able to gain points by defeating specific enemies, by bringing in specific characters, and by defeating enemies in a faster way and such. There will be lots of different minor rules, so I hope everybody looks forward to that as well. Another thing that I'd like to mention is it won't be purely meta-based in a sense that as the seasons move on, certain characters will have a point buff of sorts of tier system, where players not using certain characters will have a special bonus where if you use those characters, you'll get bonus points, meaning if your party is different from that of what everybody else is using, you might get more points than everybody else and get an advantage in that PvP pseudo ranking system. But of course, this is an entirely different mode from that of the original PvP mode that we have, and they'll be completely different.
Meu Deus.
But you will be able to enjoy both of them
Meu
at your
Deus.
own.
This new mode is scheduled to arrive in the spring. Look forward to it.
A gente...
Good evening. This is the
Que
Legends
isso, mano?
the world's first special
Vai
celebration of
participar no
Dragon
jornal
Ball
agora,
games.
mano?
Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour will be held online on
Eita,
March 7th,
pega!
JST. For Dragon Ball Legends, there will be the Ultra Space Time Show's Another Showdown, in which the Legends development team will challenge top players from the World Championship in PvP battles
Um evento,
with
maluco,
special
top.
rules. Also, the Knowledge Showdown, a quiz show
Aqui embaixo,
that
ó,
tests
nem
players'
evento,
knowledge of
em
Legends,
breve.
and Ask Staff Q&A
louco,
segment,
mano.
in which I, myself, will be answering your
Cada
questions
minuto
about
de
the
vídeo,
game.
mano.
For more information about the program, please check out the official Battle Hour homepage and its social media accounts. And now, in other news. A new character will be making their first appearance in Legends. Let's start by checking out this video.
Eita, pega! Caraca, negada, mano. Ninguém esperava quando o Broly, né, mano? Aí sim,
That
maluco.
appeared in Dragon Ball Z
Eita,
Broly. The
gente,
legendary
Broly
Super Saiyan
Dragon
is
Ball
joining
Z,
the battle in
mano.
Legends.
Legendary
The tactics
Finish
boosted
não,
every time
mano.
he uses his strike card. So you can
Mano,
power
ninguém
up the launch of
esperava,
all-out
velho.
ultimate arts as
Caramba,
your
mano,
basic strat.
incrível, mano.
His special arts give him buffs
Parabéns,
and
ô louco,
nullifies his
incrível,
attributes
mano.
and rates and
Broly é
abnormal
foda,
conditions.
né, mano?
So you really stand to lose
Até
nothing
igual,
by using
fora eu
it
gosto de
whenever you
Broly. Se eu catasse
Not only
ele,
does he
mano,
have
eu
a
faço
special cover
chupa
change against
Broly
strike
full
cards,
power, porque eu não
but he
tenho ele.
also reduces his damage received when changing cover, meaning
Boa,
even if you change
gente,
cover
aí
against a
sim,
blast
pô,
or
aí
ultimate
sim.
arts card, you can still avoid some damage. Another interesting point is that his Z ability is the first one to ever boost maximum base health.
Depois
for the
deixei a live do
tag
Léo e
powerful
ver essa do
opponent.
cara, mas depois eu vejo, né,
That is all
mano?
for the Legends news. Thank you.
We share a tons of
Acabou?
new information in
Acabou,
this
não.
month's episode. You take part in
Cara, eu acho que
Battle
você é
Hour
por
as
aqui
well?
mesmo, tá?
Yeah,
Né, mano? Então
Toshe and
falou
I
e
will
fui.